Brining a turkey can be a pain in your behind. I mean, I barely have enough room in my fridge for this 15-pound bird, let alone a 5-gallon container filled with a brining solution. So today, we're gonna make my citrus and herb brine perfectly roasted turkey. It's way easier than a wet brine, and it pretty much does the same thing. So for our dry brine, I'm gonna chop fresh sage, rosemary, thyme, and to that I'm gonna add brown sugar, a half a cup of salt, some fresh peps, and the zest of 2 lemons. My gosh, this is like a culinary aromatherapy. That smells so good and much cheaper than anything I can find in my local apothecary store. So just rub the dry brine all around the bird, get in every nook and cranny. So what a brine does is infuse moisture and flavor into the bird. The salt draws the interior moisture to the surface. It gets to know all the flavors like the herbs, the citrus, the sugar, and then it goes back into the bird and brings all that yumminess with it. Think of it like a salt scrub for the bird. A little pampering before we eat him. All right, this looks perfect. Now it has to go in the fridge overnight to work its brining magic. And because I'm pretty sure you don't want to hang out with me for 12 hours, let's do a little magic. It worked! It's 12 hours later and does my hair kind of look the same? Believe me, it's not that easy. All right, the bird now needs to be washed off thoroughly. Then we can pat it dry. Now before the bird goes in the oven, which by the way you should be preheating at 350 degrees, we're gonna up the flavor even more. So in the cavity of the bird itself, we're gonna put a bunch of kosher salt, 1 stalk of celery, an onion, and a stick of cinnamon. Bet you didn't see that one coming, did ya? But it's all about those fall flavors. And when the turkey's in the oven, the aroma, the flavor from all of those aromatics are gonna infuse so much flavor in the bird. Next, I'm gonna take some citrus herb butter and stuff it under the skin on the breast meat. Because let's face it, white meat can be kind of bland and a little butter never hurt anyone. So all you have to do is peel back the skin over the breast meat and just take the butter, smooth it all out, get it deep on that breast. The recipe for the citrus herb butter is below in the description box. I mean, come on, it is Thanksgiving after all. You are gonna go through a few sticks of butter. And next, just a shot of oil on the bird, and then massage it all around. My goodness, this bird first got a salt scrub, now he's getting a hot oil massage. Little does he know he's going into the sauna afterwards, but shh, don't tell his brother back there. He might get kind of pissed off. He looks mean already. And then finally, we'll take some kosher salt and just do a liberal dusting all around the bird here. Now, instead of putting the turkey on a roasting rack, I'm gonna put it on a bed of vegetables, and that's gonna add so much flavor. A bunch of celery, and then a bunch of carrots. And then throw down a couple onions around here. And the advantage of doing this is that later on, it's gonna make for a great gravy with all of the juices from the turkey, the vegetables. It's a huge bonus. Now transfer the turkey to the roasting pan with the veggies. Fits like a glove. I'm gonna use a probe thermometer. I'm just gonna insert it into the deepest part of the turkey thigh. And the turkey is gonna take about 2 to 2.5 hours until the internal temperature hits 155 degrees. And after we rest it for about an hour, it's gonna go up to about 160 to 165. And the turkey is done. It took 2 hours for this 15-pound bird. And even though this video has taken about 24 hours to make, we still have to wait 1 more hour, which is the hardest hour, because if I cut into this beautiful golden brown, juicy turkey right now, all the juices will run everywhere, the turkey is gonna dry out, and I will single-handedly ruin Thanksgiving. So guys, making the perfect roasted turkey with a dry brine cannot be easier. If you want the recipe, it's below in the description box. And also, let's spread that holiday love and click that subscribe button, because I am just a humble home cook serving up all these awesome recipes every single week for all my fellow home cooks. And as always, keep on cooking, and I'll see you next time. Later.